Picture this, a lively sunny morning and a bustling cafe filled with people sipping lattes, reading newspapers, and occasionally exchanging secretive glances. Among the chatter, you spot a group of friends huddled together, talking about the latest blockbuster movie. And then there's this hush as they turn their attention to a different kind of blockbuster, a topic that often makes people squirm: female sexual wellness. I couldn't help but eavesdrop on this conversation for research purposes, of course. The first friend, let's call her Emma, shared a remarkable story. She said, "You know, I used to think my body was like a mysterious, ancient treasure chest. But once I decided to embrace my own sexual wellness, it was like finding the ultimate X on the treasure map." We all chuckled, but there was something profound in Emma's words. It's like discovering a hidden power within yourself, a power you didn't even know existed. I couldn't resist chiming in with my own anecdote. "Emma, that's fantastic!" I remember a time when I thought my V was just the 22nd letter in the alphabet. But then I realized it's more like the MVP of my own life story. Cue laughter from the group. Today we're diving deep into something even more potent. Welcome to the power of the V, nurturing and celebrating female sexual wellness. Now let's be honest, we live in a world where discussions about female sexual wellness have often been shrouded in mystery and at times shamed into silence. But here's the thing, our sexuality is a vital aspect of our overall well-being, and it deserves not only our attention but our celebration. In this transformative journey, we'll explore the beauty, strength, and wisdom that's inherently woven into the fabric of femininity. We're going to demystify the taboos, debunk the myths, and empower you to embrace your own unique path towards sexual wellness. So, whether you're on a quest to reconnect with your desires, boost your self-confidence, or simply nurture the very essence of who you are, this video is your guide. Together, we'll uncover the magic of being a woman and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Ready to unlock the profound power of the V? Hit that subscribe button and join us as we celebrate the extraordinary within. Let's begin our exploration of the incredible world of female sexual wellness. Alright, let's get down to business, understanding vaginal health. Yes, we're going there because it's an essential part of embracing female sexual wellness. But hey, it doesn't have to be all clinical and boring. Trust me, I'm about to make it intriguing for you. Your lady bits, they're like a secret garden, and just like any garden, they need some tender loving care. But understanding your vaginal health isn't just about preventing infections or discomfort. It's about tapping into the incredible world of your own body. Ever thought of your vagina as a self-cleaning oven? Seriously, it's designed to maintain its own balance, and sometimes well-intentioned interventions can disrupt that balance. So maybe that extra fragrant soap or aggressive scrubbing is a no-no. Instead, opt for mild, unscented products and your vagina will thank you. Now let's talk about pH balance. And no, we're not discussing your chemistry class from high school. We're talking about your vagina's pH. It's a little acidic down there, and that's a good thing because it helps keep the not-so-friendly bacteria at bay. So, if you've been pouring all sorts of potions and lotions down there in the name of freshness, it's time to hit the brakes. And yes, ladies, stay hydrated. You know, like a well-maintained garden, it needs water too. Drinking enough water can help with vaginal lubrication and overall health. So let's raise our glasses to hydration, shall we? But let's not forget the V is a bit of a detective too. It sends signals, whispers secrets, and sometimes it yells, "Pay attention!" If you notice any unusual changes, unusual odors, or discomfort, don't sweep it under the rug. Your vagina is trying to tell you something. Reach out to a healthcare professional. It's their job to help you keep the garden flourishing. So understanding your vaginal health isn't just about maintaining physical well-being, but it's about staying connected with your body's incredible wisdom. Remember, your lady bits are your body's very own oracle. Embrace the mysteries, understand the signals, and you'll be well on your way to nurturing and celebrating your female sexual wellness. Breaking taboos around female sexuality. Now let's dive into the thrilling topic of breaking taboos around female sexuality. It's like exploring uncharted territory, and trust me, there's a whole world of empowerment waiting for you beyond those taboos. Throughout history, society has thrown a blanket of silence over female sexuality, making it seem like a forbidden mystical realm. But guess what? It's time to shatter those chains. Why? Because your sexuality is as natural as breathing, eating, or laughing at a cat video on the internet. Let's be real, we've been bombarded with confusing messages about sex. We're told it's dirty, shameful, or only meant for procreation. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Sex is a wonderful, beautiful, and yes, pleasurable part of life, and it's perfectly okay to embrace it. So it's time to cast off those old societal shackles and redefine what female sexuality means to you. Now here's the intriguing part. Your sexual pleasure is your birthright. Yes, you heard me right. You have every right to explore, enjoy, and celebrate your body and your desires. It's not something to hide in the shadows or be embarrassed about. In fact, it's time to proudly declare that you're the curator of your own pleasure. But I get it, breaking taboos isn't always easy, especially when you've been conditioned to think otherwise. So here's a practical tip. Start with yourself. Get to know your body, its likes and dislikes. Be your own best friend when it comes to exploring your desires. When you embrace your own sensuality, it's like a secret superpower that unleashes a wave of self-confidence and empowerment. The truth is, we're all on this journey together, learning, growing, and challenging those outdated beliefs. It's a thrilling adventure, and by breaking the taboos surrounding female sexuality, we're not just empowering ourselves, but creating a more open and accepting world for the generations that follow. So let's stand up, embrace the power of our sexuality, and let the world know that we're rewriting the rules. It's time to celebrate the extraordinary within us and make it the new normal. Empowering women through education and communication. Now let's dive into the remarkable journey of empowering women through education and communication. It's like opening a treasure chest of knowledge and sharing it with the world, and there's an exhilarating adventure ahead. Education is a powerful tool, and when it comes to female sexual wellness, it's the key to unlocking a world of self-awareness and empowerment. It's about understanding your body, its intricacies, and its potential. So, here's a practical tip. Invest time in learning, whether it's through books, online resources, or even open conversations with friends and professionals. By expanding your knowledge, you gain confidence. Knowledge isn't just power, it's also freedom. When you understand your body, you can make informed choices about your health and your pleasure. You become the architect of your own well-being, and that's incredibly empowering. But remember, education isn't a one-way street. It's also about breaking the silence and sharing what you know. By discussing female sexual wellness openly, we create a supportive community where women can freely exchange ideas, experiences, and wisdom. When we communicate openly and honestly, we tear down the walls of ignorance and shame. We pave the way for understanding, empathy, and growth. So let's engage in conversations, whether it's with your partner, friends, or even professionals. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's all part of this incredible journey of self-discovery and celebration. And here's the most exciting part. When you empower yourself with knowledge and communicate openly, you not only enrich your own life, but become a beacon for others. You inspire and uplift those around you to embark on their own path of self-discovery and female sexual wellness. So let's make a pact to keep the conversation going, to share our knowledge, and to empower one another. Together, we're breaking the barriers, shattering the taboos, and celebrating the extraordinary power of female sexual wellness. It's a thrilling journey, and we're in it together. The role of pleasure in female sexual wellness. Now let's journey deeper into the enchanting realm of female sexual wellness by exploring the pivotal role of pleasure. It's the thrilling, exhilarating part of the journey where we give ourselves permission to experience the sublime. Pleasure, my friends, is not a luxury but a birthright. It's a divine gift, a source of joy, and a gateway to self-discovery. Yet many women find themselves on a never-ending quest to please others, often neglecting their own desires. But here's the intriguing twist. When you prioritize your own pleasure, you empower yourself in ways you might never have imagined. Pleasure isn't just about intimacy. It's a reflection of your innermost desires, and it can radiate throughout every aspect of your life. Think about it. When you're experiencing pleasure, you're more confident, joyful, and at ease. You're connected to your body and mind, which in turn influences your relationships, your work, and your overall well-being. So how do you prioritize pleasure? First and foremost, it starts with self-love. Cherish your body. Embrace its beauty, uniqueness, and capacity for pleasure. Explore what feels good for you without judgment or shame. Communication is vital here. Let your partner know what brings you pleasure, and don't be afraid to ask for it. Intriguingly, pleasure is a journey that evolves over time. Your preferences may change, and that's perfectly okay. Embrace the adventure, experiment, and allow your desires to ebb and flow naturally. Remember, the pursuit of pleasure is not just about the physical. It's also about the emotional, the spiritual, and the mental. It's about finding your bliss and letting it guide you toward a life of fulfillment and empowerment. So here's the deal. Make pleasure a priority, embrace it without guilt, and let it unlock the doors to your own unique journey of female sexual wellness. It's an exhilarating adventure, and you're the captain of this extraordinary ship. Embracing and nurturing female sexual wellness. Now let's explore the breathtaking world of celebrating diversity in female sexuality. It's a voyage into the infinite possibilities of pleasure, identity, and empowerment. One of the most intriguing aspects of female sexuality is its incredible diversity. Just as there are countless shades of the rainbow, there are countless expressions of female desire. And that, my friends, is something to celebrate, not hide or judge. Every woman's journey towards sexual wellness is unique, influenced by her experiences, culture, desires, and biology. It's a tapestry woven with threads of individuality, and no two are alike. Embracing this diversity is like opening a treasure chest of experiences and understanding, and it enriches our lives immeasurably. This diversity extends to sexual orientation, preferences, and desires. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to pleasure, and that's what makes it so intriguing. Whether you identify as heterosexual, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, or any other orientation, your desires are valid, beautiful, and worth celebrating. Celebrating diversity means acknowledging that there is no normal or right way to experience female sexuality. It's about reframing the conversation from judgment to acceptance, from shame to celebration. This newfound perspective invites women to explore their desires with a sense of liberation and pride. Here's a practical tip for celebrating diversity. Educate yourself about different aspects of female sexuality. Learn about various orientations, preferences, and experiences. Engage in conversations that promote understanding and acceptance. By doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute to a world where all women feel celebrated and empowered. The truth is, when we embrace the diversity of female sexuality, we honor the beautiful tapestry of human experiences and create a more inclusive and accepting society. It's about rewriting the narrative and celebrating the extraordinary richness that is female sexual wellness. So let's raise our voices and celebrate the diverse, the unique, and the extraordinary in every woman. Now let's embark on the final leg of our fascinating journey, where we delve into the heart of embracing and nurturing female sexual wellness. It's the ultimate destination, the summit of self-discovery, and the most thrilling part of this adventure. To truly embrace and nurture female sexual wellness, it begins with the recognition that it's not just about physical well-being, but also about mental, emotional, and spiritual health. It's a holistic approach to self-discovery that is as intriguing as it is transformative. Think of it as tending to the most exquisite garden within you. Just like a garden requires care, attention, and nourishment, so does your sexual wellness. Your body, heart, and mind are interconnected, and when you embrace this, you're nurturing your own garden of desire and empowerment. Nurturing your sexual wellness starts with self-love, self-compassion, and self-acceptance. It's about loving your body, respecting your boundaries, and understanding your desires. It's recognizing that your pleasure and well-being matter. You have the right to enjoy your own body and to experience pleasure. It's also about creating an environment of positivity and empowerment. Surround yourself with people who support your journey and who uplift your spirit. Avoid those who judge, shame, or try to suppress your desires. You are the curator of your own pleasure, and you have the right to choose your own path. One of the most intriguing aspects of nurturing your sexual wellness is that it's a never-ending journey. It's a continuous exploration of your own desires and a celebration of your evolving self. So take it one step at a time, savor every moment, and be open to new experiences. Embracing and nurturing female sexual wellness is not just a journey, it's a lifelong adventure. It's about rewriting the rules, breaking taboos, celebrating diversity, and prioritizing your pleasure and well-being. It's a thrilling odyssey that leads to self-discovery, empowerment, and ultimately to a life filled with extraordinary joy. Remember, you are the captain of your own ship, the author of your own story, and the curator of your own pleasure. So let's embark on this journey together, embracing and nurturing female sexual wellness and celebrating the extraordinary within us all. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,